Self-esteem workshop number 11. 11. Self-blame is the next cognitive distortion, or thinking error, that we must deal with. Self-blame happens when someone apologizes for something that is not really their fault. Man A asks woman B out on a date to see a new action/thriller film. She says yes to the date but asks if they can see a different film, as she doesn't much care for the action/thriller types. Man A says, "Oh, I am so sorry. What would you like to see?" Woman B is at the butcher's counter in the supermarket. She asks for a pound of salami. The butcher says, "Which kind would you like?" She smacks her forehead and says, "Dummy. I'm sorry. I would like Genoa salami." Man A is at the post office. At the clerk's station, he hands the worker a letter he wishes to mail. The clerk says, "You will need more postage, the postage was just increased yesterday." The man says, "Oh, I am so sorry. I feel so dumb for not knowing that." In the first scenario, the man is apologizing for asking a woman out on a date to see a film he likes. He has every right to do this, and there is nothing to apologize for. In the second example, the butcher is simply doing the job he was trained for. Why is the woman apologizing for not being a connoisseur of meats? And finally, with the third example, we see a person apologizing for not being informed of the latest post office news. In all of these situations, no apology was necessary. Do you find yourself apologizing for the weather, the actions of another, someone's illness, or for the lack of good programming on TV? Building up your self-esteem is about being honest, and you are being honest or realistic if you think you should know about, and be in control of everything. If you are trying to be polite and wishing to sympathize with another, seek to find more creative, positive ways to do so, beyond always saying, "I'm sorry," when you are not at fault.